Now let us have a brief look on the characteristics of shells or orbits. We already learned that this is nucleus. Inside the nucleus, protons and neutrons are there. The positive charge of the nucleus is shown here. We already know that the positive charge is due to the presence of protons, P, and represent neutrons. Around the nucleus, electrons are revolving in shells. It is given by Bohr that we already seen. The electrons are represented like this. We know that the shells are represented by K, L, M, N. These shells are otherwise known as energy levels. No, this is K shell or first energy level. This is L shell, second energy level. This is M shell, third energy level, and the last one is N shell, that is the fourth energy level. So the shell which is nearer to the nucleus, this is our nucleus. The shell which is nearer to the nucleus is having lowest energy, and it is called as first energy level. And which is far away from the nucleus, it is shown by orange part electrons. It is shown here. It is far away from the nucleus. This much distance is from the nucleus. So it is the fourth energy level here, last energy level. So it is having highest energy. K shell which is close to the nucleus is having lowest energy, and the last shell, L shell, M shell, N shell. The last shell here is N shell. N shell is having highest energy. Now let us have a look on number of electrons accommodated in each shell. If you take first shell, you can see that how many electrons are here? Yes, 2 electrons can accommodate K shell. So K shell can accommodate 2 electrons. And next you can see the second circle around the nucleus. It is L shell. How many electrons are present in L shell? L shell can accommodate 8 electrons. And the third one is M shell. The M shell, we can accommodate 18 electrons. These points are shown. These points represent electrons. And the last one is N shell. You can see N shell can accommodate more number of electrons. How many electrons? 32 electrons. So K shell, 2 electrons. L shell can accommodate 8 electrons. M shell, 18 electrons. And N shell, 32 electrons. So actually the number of electrons accommodate in a shell can be calculated using the formula 2n square, where n represent number of shells. Okay, n represent number of shells. If n is equal to 1, that means it is the first shell. No? K means it is first shell, L second shell, M third shell, and N fourth shell. If n is equal to 1, 2 into 1 square, it will be equal to 2. Okay, so K shell or first shell can accommodate 2 electrons. If you take L is equal L shell means n is equal to 2. 2 into 2 square. So 2 into 2 square means 2 into 4. It will be equal to 8. Okay, so totally 8 electrons. And M shell means 2 into 3 square. If n is equal to 3, 2 into 3 square, so it is 18 electrons. Is n is equal to 4 means N shell, it is 2 into 4 square, it is equal to 32 electrons. That we will see later. In detail we will see later. I just mentioned it here. K shell can accommodate 2 electrons, L 8 electrons, M 18 electrons, and N shell 32 electrons. How we calculate this number of electrons in various shell? It is given by the formula 2n square. For K shell, n is equal to 1. So 2 into 1 square. So 2. For L shell, 2 into 2 square. N 2 ana, so 2 into 2 square 8 electrons. For N shell, 2 into 3 square. That means n is equal to 3 means which shell? N is equal to 3 means M shell. For M shell, 2 into 3 square 18 electrons. If n is equal to 4 means it is N shell. So 2 into 4 square, it is equal to 32 electrons. In this way you can calculate number of electrons.